When I first mention the pangolin to people, the question I always get is, do you mean penguin? No, I do not, and that's precisely the problem. The pangolin is the most trafficked animal in the world, and it's said to go extinct before anyone even realized it existed. Why? Because of our conception of cuteness. Now, when I first said pangolin, you might have thought, oh, it's an exotic island or some sort of instrument, both reasonable guesses based on lack of context. But what the pangolin really is a species of the order Pholidota. Well, actually, there are 8 species of pangolins, but I'll just talk about them as though there are 1 for simplicity's sake. So, they are of the order Pholidota, but I'm sure that snippet of information doesn't give you much better insight into what they actually are. So I'll describe them in the way I think of them, as a mix between the anteater and the armadillo. Or as the New York Times said, they draw up a comparison between the artichoke and the pine cone. This is the pangolin. The pangolins are brown and scaly. Their scales are actually made out of keratin, the same thing in our hair and nails. And it is a widely circulated myth in Asia that their meat nourishes the kidneys and provides healing benefits. Although these have been disproven, pangolin products are still on the market, and pangolin poachers are still on the hunt for pangolins. But it's not just the pangolin poachers and consumers of the products that are in the wrong. Because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. That's how endangered the pangolins are. It was Konrad Lorenz who first came up with the idea of baby schema, or Kinden schema, the idea that there are certain set of characteristics, like chubby cheeks, big eyes, button nose, baby features, that make a caregiver want to interact and show affection to a child. And it's not just babies. Humans have been breeding pedomorphic character traits into dogs for centuries, giving them traits that make them appear younger, like a wide head, big eyes, small nose, puppy features. And it is proven that dogs with these pedomorphic features have higher adoption rates than shelter dogs without them. It is also thought that when interacting with beings people find cute, there's a quantity of dopamine that's released into the brain, causing a heightened sense of euphoria or temporary happiness. So if people get happy when they're with puppies and babies and the things they find cute, they have an incentive to be with them. But if they don't find the pangolins cute, what's their incentive to engage with them? Well, the pangolins may not check the conventional cute box. They have small, black, beady eyes. They're low to the ground. They have weirdly long nails. They don't have the valiance of a mountain lion or the viral cuteness of a roly-poly panda. But I think they're cute. They curl up in a ball when threatened. They carry their babies on their back. They look like they have a pressing question, but they're too shy to ask it. And I suppose if you don't think they're cute at this point, I can't fill the deep and pretentious space where your heart should be. I mean, I hope that you can change your conception of cuteness to embrace those that really need your help, not just those that will give you the most self-satisfaction. This is the pangolin. Thank you.